Oh no, I just saw the title. Oh no! You know what time it is. Tommy Two Socks time. Alright, guys. Sit back and relax. And enjoy. Here we go! Hey! Alright, welcome back from 10 minutes ago. Woo! Today I'm in my Mickey Mouse outfit that I got from the Mickey Mouse store in Anaheim, California, I think it was. So, welcome back from 10 minutes ago. I'm Tommy Two Socks, and today we're doing secrets Disney doesn't want you to know. And we're going to find out those secrets now. All right, let's sit back and relax and enjoy the ride that I provide. Oh my God. Oh, okay, that was dumb. All right.
Hey guys, it's Chris. Disney World in Orlando, Florida, and Disneyland in Anaheim, California are the happiest places on Earth. But there's bound to be something that Mickey Mouse is hiding, right? Check out these 11 secrets Disney doesn't want you to know.
Whoa!
Number 11. Ride wait times are wrong. When you approach a ride you really want to go on and notice that there's an estimated wait time, you probably hope that it's accurate, or
Right.
even for things to move along faster than expected. At Disney parks, these timers are deliberately set wrong. And before you go and get too upset, it is important to note that the timers are purposely set longer than the line is expected to take. It's not only a simple and wise business move,
Right.
it benefits us as customers as well. Put
Remember
simply,
that.
if things go smoothly and you reach your turn on the ride sooner than planned, well, you'll be pleased. This
Right.
strategy is based on the idea of low expectations yielding high results. Also, if you see that a ride has a wait time, you're more likely to assume it'll be a fun ride, since enough people apparently want to go on it for there to be a bit of a line. The method isn't foolproof, however.
Right.
Unfortunately, sometimes predictions about ride wait times are just wrong. And even at Disney World, customers end up waiting far longer than they expected to or even wanted to. And people can get cranky. In January 2017, Len Tesla of TouringPlans.com conducted
Tesla?
a study of Disney ride wait times, only to discover that they were pretty much always off, and sometimes quite a bit off, whether
Right.
the discrepancy was in the customer's favor or not. But when you go, just be prepared to wait in a line, and you'll always be pleasantly surprised. Number 10. Human skull decor. For a long time, rumors swirled that some of the bones used in the Pirates of the Caribbean attraction at Disneyland
course.
were real human skeletons. In 2014, writer Gavin Doyle of the Disneyland enthusiast website DisneyDose.com asked a Disneyland employee about the rumor as he exited the ride. And she was surprisingly very open in admitting that yes, the skeleton sitting above the bed in the treasure room contains a real human skull. The
I've seen
employee
that.
proceeded to explain that she heard there were 2 or 3 more real human skeletons on the ride, but she
Whoa.
wasn't sure if it was true or which ones they were. In December 2017, Emily Medlock of TheGamer.com reported that just one of the skulls is real. Number 9. Makeshift cemetery. Disney World goes out of their way to keep anything upsetting out of their parks, including things brought in by visitors. Disney is actually a very popular place for people to scatter the ashes of their loved ones, and employees must constantly remain on the lookout for guests trying to smuggle ashes into the park and then spread them. Staff members, including costume characters, are specifically trained to recognize the signs of ash smugglers, who tend to get creative and sneak the goods in using things like makeup compacts, pill bottles, and even Ziploc bags. However, in a busy amusement park, it's impossible to keep an eye on everyone at once, and sometimes people do get away with it. Maintenance immediately and discreetly cleans a mess as soon as it's discovered, to keep as many guests as possible unaware of the things that are going on. Spreading ashes at Disney World not only violates their policy of keeping keeping bad vibes out of the park, it's also against the law, as the ashes may contain traces of carcinogenic chemicals and are considered a health hazard. In October of last year, a Disney spokeswoman sternly reminded the public that anyone caught spreading ashes will be escorted off the property immediately. Now, I know it might be a good idea in theory, but remember, there are many living people trying to enjoy the park too. Number 8. Disney Jail. All Disney parks have a holding cell where they place disruptive guests, and due to the sheer volume of parkgoers, the Disney Jail is essential to keeping order. It's in an inconspicuous location to avoid being seen by guests. Security guards at Disney World don't even wear uniforms, and not only because uniforms don't give off the happy vibes that are central to Disney culture, but also they want to blend in with the crowd, enabling them to keep a close eye on guests. Included among some of the offenses that could land someone in Disney jail are shoplifting, nudity, fighting, sneaking into the park, and drunkenness.
Wow.
Come on, we all know if we're being inappropriate, and there's kids around, guys. If you really mess up, you might end up in a real holding center facing criminal charges. And you're probably going to have your park pass confiscated either way, so it's wise to just follow the rules. Have some good, clean, innocent fun while you're there. And now for number 7, but first, have you subscribed to World List yet? If not, be sure to click the button and the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of our latest videos. Number 7, tunnels.
It's a commercial about Destiny. I do love playing in Destiny.
I don't even know where to begin.
It's probably part of my algorithm now, you know.
You've missed so much. We've slain gods.
Love that game, bro.
Vanquished nightmares.
If it just didn't cost so damn much all the time.
Fought alone.
Underneath all the rainbows and glitter are a massive system of underground tunnels. Well, sort of.
I've been there.
They're built at ground level due to the elevated water table in Florida, and the park was constructed above them. One purpose of the tunnels, also called utilidors, is to keep the magic of Disney alive by hiding the characters when they're not supposed to be seen. The utilidors also contain an automatic garbage system, and it carries the trash to a processing area undetected. Using pneumatic tubes, it's an extremely efficient way of getting things done without bothering any of the guests, and it keeps things really organized.
Well, let's
Supposedly,
not do that for our
Walt Disney
hometown,
himself got kind of upset when he saw a cowboy walking through something related to space. It does kind of ruin the ambiance. Additionally, taking the tunnels is much faster than pushing through crowds. Ambulances and emergency services use the tunnels to quickly reach their patient while drawing as little attention as possible to the situation. And this tunnel system is so large that it covers 9 acres and sometimes requires a golf cart to travel through. The tunnels are also where the dressing rooms, stock warehouse, hair salon, employee cafeteria, and even the control panel for the entire park are located, allowing Disney to run smoothly behind the scenes. Number 6, forced perspective. The magnificent buildings at Disney World are smaller than they seem, thanks to an architectural concept called forced perspective. It's utilized in various parts of the park, but is most evident on Main Street, USA. Here, the taller the buildings are, the smaller their bricks are. In addition to making the buildings look bigger and taller, this technique also makes the nearby Sleeping Beauty's castle seem grander in scale. Forced perspective is also used at Snow White's grotto. An anonymous donor generously gifted the grotto statues to the park, but Snow White is the same height as all the dwarves. To counter this problem, the statues and their surroundings were arranged in such a way that she at least seems taller than the dwarves. And if you've seen the grotto, you do know that this works. Number 5. Go away green. Certain parts of Disney World are meant not to be noticed. They're mostly painted in a drab green shade that was created with the intention of being glanced over by the human eye. Fences, buildings, park walls, doors, and even garbage cans can easily go unseen when they're painted in go away green, also called no-see-um green. This shade isn't just to coat boring or unattractive objects, however. It's also great for disguising features that are off-limits to the ordinary guest. The door to Disney's exclusive Club 33, which is in New Orleans Square, bears the bland shade. And get this, there is actual science behind go away green. In an interview with Business Insider, Disney expert Gavin Doyle explained, "The goal of this color is to cause the object to fade into your color spectrum so that your eye will miss it completely." Well, that's a very cool idea. Number 4, aromatherapy. Disney World strategically releases vanilla scent into the air throughout Main Street, USA, via a device known as the Smellitizer. The reason for this aromatic release is twofold. Vanilla is more or less scientifically proven to have a calming effect on people, and it also tends to be an appetite stimulant. If you take a close look beneath the windows of certain buildings, you'll notice what looks like a speaker, but it's actually the Smellitizer. The Smellitizer isn't just used to permeate the air with delicious smelling vanilla. It's also infused with other scents in various places, including the park's main entrance, where you'll catch an appetizing whiff of popcorn, and the Haunted Mansion, which is purposely made to smell musty. And Pirates of the Caribbean, which delivers the scent of wet wood and sea salt. I feel like I want one of these for my home. I love the smell of popcorn. Number 3,
they got all these
roasting
inventions
ducks.
we don't have
You
yet.
would think that since the creation of Donald Duck, Disney would be duck-friendly, but that wasn't always the case. During their nightly phantasmic shows on the rivers of America, a fire-breathing dragon lets out a huge blaze, creating a massive spectacle and making the river appear as if it's been set on fire. The entertainment came at a price, though. Disney was unknowingly harming live ducks every night during the production. Once they realized this, they incorporated a river rumble before starting the fire, which scared the ducks and caused them to flee. However, Disney has since discontinued that part of their show. Donald Duck is probably pretty happy about that.
Back in the day we used to go and they would do that.
Water park. In 2001, Disney closed its first ever water park, River Country, after 25 years of operation. Guests were simply too thrilled with the newer water parks, such as Typhoon Lagoon and Blizzard Beach, to pay it any mind. Disney announced upon closing River Country that if fans expressed any interest, they'd probably reopen it. And that never happened because Disney already had other water parks. Yet Disney never demolished River Country, which is now falling apart and is kind of overgrown.
I know. People go there. It's
Seth
on YouTube.
Wallace took the only known photographs of the condition of the decrepit state of River Country, and he received a lifetime ban from the park for doing so. Number 1, fake flags. The American flags that line the Magic Kingdom's Main Street are legitimately American. If you look really closely, you'll notice small, otherwise undetectable nuances, such as a star or maybe a stripe missing. This is because law requires American flags to be raised, lowered, and flown at half-mast. And Disney found a clever way to get around that law based on kind of a technicality, by making the flags not truly American. That way, they can simply leave them up there permanently. Well, that's all for today. If you've got any other tips and tricks for a Disney visit, make sure you leave those in the comments below. We'd love to read them. And remember to subscribe to World List before you leave, so I can see you next time.
All right. I mean, that was amazing. I can't believe that, man. There's some really weird stuff going on in Disneyland, man. There's some inventions that might be able to help us nowadays. Imagine if you had like a whole trash system for the whole city that would just take it in and deposit it, so you don't have to take out your trash or anything. It's just sort of like a garbage disposal, but you throw your trash down. Mate. Silence. Okay, you guys, so that was incredible. If you want to see more movies like this, or something else, just comment below. And we'll see you guys next time on Skunk Facts.